Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today, and thank you for joining me in SpringWatch. We are in SpringWatch 2018. If you haven't seen one of my series before, it's 14 video projects coming out to you every single day, back to back to back to back to back for 14 days. We're on day one, which is this project. This year, however, I've got a giveaway going on, and every single day there will be a different product giveaway. Today's is the Magical Day bundle, so that's the stamp set and the dies. Yours will be brand new. 2 ways to enter. First way, you can leave a comment here on YouTube or over on my blog, so there's no purchase necessary, or you can place an order. If you leave a comment, you get 1 entry into the draw. If you make a purchase, you get 5 entries into the draw, and I will draw names at random after the series has finished. Now, I can only trade in 5 countries, so if you are in the UK, the Netherlands, Austria, Germany or France, you can place an order and you will get 5 entries, and I can send product to you. If you're outside one of those countries, I can't send product to you, I'm sorry, but I can send you handmade goodies. So, this is what we're working with today. Love it. Inside my lovely box, which is so cute and so pretty, and there's mermaids everywhere, is a very special candle. Spotted these on eBay over Christmas, not on eBay at all, on Amazon over Christmas. I have got the link on my blog. Look at that. Magic mermaid candle. How lovely is that? Oh, I love it. Love the colours. And it actually, you buy them as a pair. And the other one is a magic unicorn candle. Had to get them, didn't I, really? I just had to get them, and I had to box them. And I love them. They actually smell really quite nice. Oh, I wish there was smell-o-vision. Lovely. Oh, so nice. Right, let me show you how to make the box. Okay, first thing you need to do is stamp on it, because yes, I might possibly have already scored one and then forgot I needed to stamp. So, Magical Day bundle, we're going with the unicorn because it is a unicorn candle. I've got it set up ready because I have already done a little bit of the die cutting. So, I'm going for basic grey. I just wanted it a little bit darker and a bit more stand out. And have your unicorns going everywhere. They fly, obviously. Well, mine don't because they haven't got wings, but they're magic and they can go in any direction you fancy. But just randomly stamp everywhere and all over the place and have fun with it. Love it. Oh, don't make your hooves overlap though. Love this stamp set, and I'm really not, I didn't think I was into the sort of like myths and magic and whimsy and stuff, and I am totally addicted to this suite. It's really not me. I mean, my boys have never been into knights and soldiers and stuff like that, but I'm always of the belief of buying a set with somebody else in mind, and I actually didn't have anybody else in mind, and I just thought, I love it anyway, let's have a play, and I really can't stop using it. Let's get rid of that. So this piece of cardstock, it's 12 by 8¼ inches, it's 30 by 20.1 centimetres. Sorry metric folk, it is quite important that you get that 0.1 in. We do have 12 by 12 cardstock in some of our colours. It's 3 from each core collection, and Smoky Slate is one of them, which is absolutely perfect. Okay, so on the long side, score it at 3¼ 6 and 9¼ which in metric, and it is because of the very specific size of these particular jars, 8.3, 15, 23.3, and then turn it round and score it at 2¾ and 5½ inches, and again metric folk, sorry, 6.7, 13.4. Okay, so when I have folded and burnished this, you will see it's probably not hugely apparent. That section there is very slightly longer than this one at the bottom, and that actually is going to be the front of the box. It's taller, the jars are taller than their diameter, so you need to watch for that. But we'll get burnishing. It would have been nice if the candles had come in exactly the same colours as our designer series paper, but you know they didn't. And that's okay. I can handle that. And so I made my own. Okay, so now, as I said before, you've got a longer part. That is actually going to be the front of the box. And so the shorter one is going to come over and sit at the top, which means that you need to get rid of that one there. So you're looking for a square as opposed to a rectangle. The rectangles, I can't speak. Rectangles, we need to keep. The square we get rid of. So let me get my big scissors. Just cleaned these this morning. I used acetone-free nail polish remover. I was cleaning my desk. I have an IKEA desk, and I was cleaning it because there was glue and ink and all sorts all over it. And I can't get hold of Goo Gone very easily. And I do have, we call it magic spray. It's a very expensive spray. But I find acetone-free nail polish remover works very, very well on a wet wipe. Right, so you're getting an idea of how it's going to come together. It's going to come and sit round like that. So there's a couple of sections that we need to chop into, here and here. So you can see my little lumps where I did my scoring. Get rid of those. And cut straight down the square bit in the middle. Okay, oh, I've gone the wrong way round. And it's going to come together like that. Okay, so when you're cutting, just be very careful not to cut too much away. Because you want a nice, crisp, sharp edge. So really, essentially, all I'm doing is I'm literally cutting away the groove where I use my scoring tool. Not very much at all. Now, we have this section here that's not attached to anything. So that is kind of the back of the box. So these parts here want to stick to there, like that. And this one is going to stick right on the outside, so we get this nice smooth finish at the front. So get your glue. My fast fuse on one of them and the other, and bring this round, and the way to line it up is this edge here needs to line up with this edge here, and the same on this one. So I've got my sticky here, and that'll be my phone dinging at me. Okay, and then these parts are going to come up and round as well. A little hangy bit there. There we go. And again, you're going to line it up. Now, you're going to need to eyeball sort of three sides all at the same time to make sure it's all lining up nicely. Liquid glue works very well for this kind of a project. I'm not a liquid glue fan. So, I'm being brave with my fast fuse. There we go. So, magical unicorn has to go in here, and it will sit. So you can see, so metric folk, you can understand why I was into the point. It's absolutely flush. That's not going down at all. Do need to punch some holes. Kind of forgot to do that bit. Let's grab my hole punches. So, oh no, straight through his neck. Her neck? His neck. One there. And one there. So I'm kind of just eyeballing in the centre. And I used Pool Party shimmer ribbon on that one. This is one of the free Celebration ribbons, and it's shimmery too. So, you know, it works well. It's Calypso Coral, which is one of the colours I'm going to use. And just feed it through. So this is literally acting as a closure. If I could have got a lid that tucked in, that would have been marvellous. Size of the jar meant I couldn't. Right, wish me luck, we're tying a bow. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Slightly tatty there. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'll have to sort that out after. Maybe I over-cleaned my scissors. I'll deal with that afterwards. Right, so on here I have got 3 mermaids, which are lovely, and they have got the same 3 colours with them, which are Wisteria Wonder, Marina Mist and Pool Party. So she's got Pool Party hair, and they've all got different elements. Now what I've done is I've already cut 2 out. I've got my unicorn, he's already on a block. I've got some Whisper White and Basic Grey again, which means that it's not going to move anywhere. That was so delicately done, wasn't it? Bosh. And then I've got my unicorn from in here. Now, like I said, I've already die cut 2 of them just for space. Space saving? No, time saving. Magnetic platform, essential. Clear cutting plate? Cutting plate. SpringWatch makes me so overexcited. And I'm lining this up, and this is absolutely essential that you use your magnetic platform. Another cutting plate over the top, and I'm going to run it through my Big Shot. And between sliding away from my video camera to my Big Shot, I'm hoping that didn't jump. And then back over here, so let's separate everything. And I've got my last unicorn. So let me put this away. Don't put it down, put it away. Right, so let's bring in my 3 colours now. Just get some space going on here. So I've got Real Red, I've got my Calypso Coral, and I'm squeezing it to get the ink to transfer into the lid to make myself essentially like a paint palette, I suppose. Or drop it down that way and put it on your foam folder. You could do either. Okay, so I'm going to start with the palest first, and I've got 3 sections. I've got tail, mane and body. Well, I've really kind of got 2 sections, but so I'm going to start with my blender pen into my Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to go for mane first. So this one's getting a yellow mane. Okay, and this one's going to get a yellow body. You could do this with markers, you could do this with blends, as in art alcohol markers. Any kind of colouring. And just keep coming around, and I'm getting the ink, the colour, just to move around. And then this last one is going to have yellow on her tail. Is this one a girl or a boy? Not sure yet. Are unicorns girls or boys? Okay, so I've got my 3 yellow parts done differently. And that one can come away, so I'm just going to scribble off with my blender pen. And I'm going to come in with my Calypso Coral, but that might be quite dark. Yeah, it is. Okay, so this time round, I'm going to move them all along one and come to hair, or mane I should say. This one I'm going to do the body. I'm going as fast as I can, so it's probably not the neatest colouring job in the world, but we don't mind. That's the joy of blender pens. You can come in and blend after. Oh, maybe I should have done this with blends actually, because I've got Calypso Coral in blends alcohol markers. And then this last one, the tail. So you can see how I've taken 3 colours, the 3 same colours, and got 3 different looks, because I'm going to come in with the real red now and do exactly the same. So move it along one. I have to say I'm not so sure about a Calypso Coral unicorn, but you get the idea. And obviously a unicorn can be any colour you fancy. Red, orange, yellow, why not? And any kind of candle that you have, if you're going to make a candle box, you go with the colours of that, or you don't even have to go with the colours of that, you can just do with any colours you fancy. Can you hear the wind? 50-mile-an-hour winds we've got here. There we go. Right, that's them done. Set those off to one side, and all I need to do now is stamp a smaller bit of Whisper White, because you are one of a kind. So again, from the same stamp set, which is under my magnetic platform, you're one of a kind, which is here, and I kind of want to get a rough idea of the sizing. So I'm looking on my grid paper down here at the bottom corner. Let me just pop my light on because it's suddenly gone overcast with the wind, with the rain. So I'm going to go with this one being 2 1/4 inches wide by 1 1/4. I've got my cutting plate. 2 1/4 by 1 1/4. Which means that when I put my lovely glimmer paper behind, I want this to be 2 1/2 by 1 1/2. Now, glimmer paper, don't cut glittery side up. Always put that down. What did I say? 1 1/2 by 2 1/2. And that will give me a lovely little border all the way around. And so I need to get my stamp on there. I want to use a block that's bigger so I can see it all the way through it. And again, I'm using my grid paper to line up. I'm trying to get my head on camera. I really hope that's straight. You have no idea how hard it is to look straight down on something when you can't look straight down on something. And so the reason I've gone for the clear block all the way round is so that I can see all the way round the stamp. Looks pretty straight to me. And then some dimensionals on here. I like dimensionals for sticking to glimmer paper. Because obviously glimmer paper is rough, so you need something that will embed into all those little divots and stuff. Oh, can you hear the rain now? I left filming, I thought I'll wait another hour for a little bit more daylight to show. That was a mistake, wasn't it? Let's have rain instead of daylight. And I think we'll have this yellow one on top. Or maybe we'll have the Calypso Coral. She needs a bit more of a blend. So she can go on the top, because Calypso Coral body and Calypso Coral ribbon. And these ones on the front. Oh, I forgot to colour in their horns. And those are rather darling with their matching handles. Anyway, thank you. Oh my goodness, that was a 20-minute video. I hope it was worth it. Thank you ever so much for joining me, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.